Hello, Lego lovers. This is Elle, and this is a set comparison. This is the Jungle Rescue Base comparison. So we, on this side, have the 2014 set. Unfortunately, minus a chameleon and a mini doll, and I don't know why. But it's set number 41038, and it retailed for $60. And has 472 parts, 2 mini dolls, and 4 animals. Now, like I said, I'm missing those 2 there. This is the one from 2014, and over here, which doesn't even fit on the camera, is the one from 2020, and that is also named the Jungle Rescue Base. Set number 41424 retails for $80, 648 pieces, 3 mini dolls, and 5 animals. So we're going to compare them here, decide which one's better, see what Lego's changed in the 6 years or not. So let's take a look at our 2014 one. So like I said, I'm missing 2 things, unfortunately, but let's take a look at this mini doll. Just a quick look. I did do a review of it on this previously. I do like the pink, although I think the other mini dolls from the newer line have much nicer outfits. These are the 3 animals that we get here. As you can see, we have a bird, a panda, and a monkey. And for builds, let's look at our kind of side builds. We have this raft, which is one big part there. We have a medical cart, which does have all these tools for medical stuff. Otherwise, it's a very simple build. We have a kind of silly, cute little outhouse here. Nice little toilet there, and sink, and soap. All your fun amenities. And unfortunately, an open roof, which is one thing that kind of bothered me. We do have a shower on the side, which is kind of nice. And then we have it's a mixture. All this stuff adds together to be the base. This is kind of like the treehouse part. There's a zip line between here. I'm going to take that apart so we can kind of swirl it around. Otherwise, there's no real way to get in the tree. It's just built up. You got a base up here. You got some stickered parts, simple flags, some greenery. It's really small. The bigger part actually is more like the house area here, which I do really like this. You got your tiki torch type there, raised there, benches in the front, and then on the inside you effectively have a kitchen with 2 beds, a ceiling fan. This, I have to say, is actually a fairly nice build. I do like that from the 2014 one. They raise it up, which kind of makes sense for a jungle. It's a pretty nice build, to say the least. We have representation of solar panels up here using those. So that's the main part of that one. And it's not too bad. It is $60. A lot of nice pink up top there. There's some nice parts in there, some interesting stuff. We obviously have one slide. But let's take a look at our 2021. So, and like I said, it barely fits on my screen. Pivot up a little bit. You can kind of see how tall it is there. Much taller. We'll zoom out a little bit. Much taller than the other one. Like, this section is comparative to that section, so that other section doesn't even really compare to it. But at our mini dolls, we have these 2 beautiful ladies, and then we have Amia also. So they both come with all the accessories. We have 3 mini dolls, and like I said, I like them more. I like her gold boots. I think Olivia's got my favorite top. So mini dolls, right? Obviously it has more. I think they look better. But here's another highlight that's kind of crazy. The animals, we have 2 of these brand new sloths. And it won't, there we go. Focus on their adorable faces there. We do have a kind of standard turtle, but nice print on the back. And then we have an adorable lavender baby elephant, which is new for 2020 along with the sloth. And then we have an adult elephant, which as you can see is huge, and that is also new for 2020. So let's look at our side builds for this. First of all, a little picnic setup. These are stickers. Pizza's not a sticker. Really simple little table kind of setup. We got a little 4x4 Jeep for helping rescue. Some tools on it. Obviously wheels. And then we also have a little tree side build, which unfortunately has fires, which is a really sad thing. Watch what you do around woods. If you're not supposed to have a fire, don't have fireworks, etc. We need the forests. They're pretty important, I guess. But this is kind of your little sloth hanging on their build that you have to rescue. Just a little tree build with some play feature on it. So much going on here. This, however, is kind of your sleeping area bedroom. It's like a really tight bunk bed. It's supposed to compare to that one. As you can see, it does not. So that's one of the things that's kind of a letdown. But, I mean, to be honest, it's not necessarily the most important part because, you know, figures are just sleeping. The most important part is this whole back area. And I'm going to kind of clean this out so we can kind of look at it more. Wow, it's amazing how much bigger this one is. But you can see we have two main trees effectively. We have a nice stairway up to this area. And bringing it in close, this is actually kind of like the medical bay area, you could say. We have stickers representing solar panels, the new jungle rescue symbol. We have a fantastic bridge build, which goes to the other section here. And they're all actually connected by plates, which is actually fairly nice, except for those little side builds. So you can see there's an under area under the tree. We have a double slide going all the way down from the second level. We have a drone, otherwise just kind of another platform area. And then again, it's so big. I'm gonna have to move the camera on this one. We have this upper area here with some computers and some telescope, but there's a back to this one too. So we flip it around, not very carefully, and you can see there's some creepy spiders. We got some details on these awesome new part supports. You can see where the slide goes in. I think it's kind of cool that it goes under the tree. Lots of these greenery type pieces. And actually over here is where the bathroom is. Oh gosh, I knocked something over badly. So that's a lot going on here. I can barely keep them on my screen. So the thing is, did they improve? Massively. I have to say that in comparison, just look at that. That's a massive improvement. There's $20 more in that, right? Here's the thing though. How does this compare? Yeah, this is like a big thing, and usually those are like $10 to $20. So just that alone almost gets it, right? Then we have an extra mini doll. We have adorable new sloths, which are fantastic. There's a baby elephant in there too, which doesn't compare to even the other animals either. There's lots of big parts in this. You know, you got the stair parts, you got these big plates, you have those supports in the back, you have the double slides, some of the other platforms and bigger tree parts. You have more of the greenery. Now, the side house build is a little not complete. I think, but like I said, I think the reason for that is that that's where they sleep. That's the least exciting area. So they kind of pulled it out. Now, one thing too to note is that there's not really a detailed kitchen. However, there's the four-wheeler. There's just, and all the big plates on the bottom. For $20, this blows this set away. That doesn't even compare. I mean, look at that one little tree, and you compare it to just that little part, this right there, and this is better than that. So if this one little portion of the set is bigger than probably a third of the set, yeah. So this, and I was really excited when this was leaked of this set. If you like the little house build, that's the only reason I can see why this set's a plus. It's not bad. It's actually probably the best part. But I mean, this treehouse stuff going on over here just blows it away. I can't even state it enough. You have adorable elephant. This is huge piece. Even the baby elephant's a cute big piece too. And of course you have those sloths. So even though it's $20 more, it's got the parts for it. It's got an extra mini doll, extra animals, larger pieces. Even for the $20, if this was 20, you know, I just can't even explain. This is just way better. It's way better in all aspects. They improved upon the build. The trees use those large tree parts, which I think look better. And since they're larger parts, it means you're kind of getting more in your set. It's just, there's more in this set. You know, the $20 doesn't even add up. Play value. That has a zip line. This has a walkway up here. You got a whole medical area instead of a cart. You have multiple different levels and areas. The side builds are really good for play. You got a little thing where you can carry the animals on the back, go rescue them. This eatery area leaves a little bit to desired, but it's like a picnic table. The bedroom's small. This tree has a lot of play to it because you have the fire kind of mechanic that you got to put the fire out so that the animals don't burn. You know, it's just extra. I mean, like, for all intents and purposes, they could have made a set that was like a $10 set that had this and like a mini doll and maybe a little bit more. And yeah, so really good value in this set in my mind. I mean, it is an $80 set, but if you were to compare to this is an incredibly awesome set. I can't imagine what they could do if they waited another 6 years and revisited Jungle Rescue again. I don't know what they could do, but this is great. I really like how it looks. The back doesn't necessarily look the worst. It's just got a lot of everything going on. And this is probably like one of the worst type parts, is just how simple the sleep is. I mean, there's no roof over here. That kind of doesn't really do good for sleeping. Figures are, yeah, I can keep saying it's better like for 25 minutes, but I'm going to stop, wrap it up here. Let me know what you think. Maybe you had fond memories with the 2014 one, but I would encourage you to create new, awesome, fond memories with the 2021, which is just incredible. So now I'm going to end the video. I want to thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Like I said, comment if there's anything you want to say for any reason. And hopefully you'll watch one of my next videos. So thank you for watching. And of course, please subscribe. Thanks again.